map. This is Sanhok, ladies and gentlemen. Who will get the third chicken dinner for today? Will it be the same team? Will it be a different team? We'll find out soon in this map. And now the flight starts off from the left side of the map to the right side of the map, cutting straight across in the middle. Everywhere is reachable from one single jump. Where will these players land? Will they land in hotspots? We will see
there
together.
You have it. You can see here, Sir Cloud, somebody is dropping on Pecado in our bootcamp. Let's see. So iconic. Normally, actually, in iconic, I know that they drop in bootcamp when they have tournaments, but right now, I think they changed their tactics right now. So let's see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting here.
So
I wonder how many teams got
Yes, we have here X-Force and Orange Esports. Okay, so that's the two teams here in our bootcamp.
Oh, no other teams in bootcamp. That's interesting. Wow, okay. A little bit of a surprise for me. I thought like at least other teams would drop there and maybe try to challenge bootcamp. But, well, looks like it is Team Cambodia going to take over bootcamp.
Let's see. Here in Camp Bravo, we have two teams, Team 1 and Team 12. There you have it. Team number 1 is taking shots already. They're already engaging. Wow, this is really a fast map for this one. And I think Zikovia is already pushing. Let's see. Galaxy here has M16 as well, and an AK. And I think their tactics here is to be aggressive.
Yeah, definitely. But are they aggressive enough? Now this is the question mark here, because they are like drawing this invisible line. As we can see here, team number 1, they are taking one side of the compound, and team number 12, they are taking the other side. It's almost like 50-50 at this point. So who's going to go at it? Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Who will dominate Camp Bravo there? And we have now Team 2 with Team 11. Wow, that's new.
Yeah, looks like they are close to each other, but they are still outside the compound. So let's just see here. So Hans, he is all alone outside the compound, not sure where his teammates are. Probably he's doing the scouting work right here. But it's going to be pretty obvious that the location right in front of him, there's definitely going to be other people. Oh, are you going to take the snipe here? No, because you're all alone. Please don't do it. You are all alone with Beruang. That's all. But the rest of them, they're not there to give you backup. So it's big risk there.
On the kill feed, we have already a player down. And, oh, there's somebody AFK here. Okay, so Team Hans, RG Hans, is just spectating teams here and waiting for a player to be open. And on the kill feed as well, we have YOODO.
Yep, go. Look at this. Looks like... Oh, okay. I was about to say someone's trapped in between a lot of them, but then again, number 7, number 8, yeah, they should be from the same team.
Yeah, that's a different team.
Yeah, so no big engagement so far, although we did expect kind of like big engagement. But then again, just looking at the circle right here, it still covers 3 islands. So it's going to be really tricky to guess which island actually will be the final few circles, and how are they going to decide whether, okay, should we move first? Should we move later? Should we wait for the circle? This is the thing about Sanhok. It's always very tricky. If you end up in the wrong circle, getting to the right circle, it's going to be so tough. You may need to swim across.
And it's too risky because Sanhok map is actually also an open space. The only thing is the long grass and the trees. And let's see here, Team 10.
Yep. And Team 10 here, AROV, looks like they are away from their compatriots YOODO gang. They are playing a split sort of like a tactic. As we can see here from previous games as well, they are not sticking together at all. Probably they're going to do like what Thailand teams did in Game 1, whereby we'll meet up later on in the later stages of the circle. But at the early stages, everyone just loots at their own point and make sure they get enough ammunition, enough stuff for the later stages of the game.
So they are just here, just waiting for the zone to close in. But I can see here there's a team. I think it's Blacklist. I'm not quite sure. Yep, it's Blacklist in Iconic PH here near our team. So let's see. And there you go. Big Gore is all is just here scouting, riding his motorcycle, going to maybe Iconic. Yeah, they're just you know, scouting and looting and finding the right spot here. Yep, they're taking their cars. I think they're just you know, chilling and waiting for teams to be eliminated.
Yeah, the play style that I can see from the Filipinos, that they have played a little bit more safe. They kind of like show themselves a little bit more towards the later stages of the game. So yeah, so that's where we can see that. And interestingly enough, they are taking vehicles. So it's not often that we see vehicle usage in Sanhok, but they choose to have vehicles. They want that mobility. They want to get away from early fights because they want to secure that position points, which is really important. If you can help each other to secure position points, your average or your aggregate after that would place you at a higher place.
That's right. And it's an advantage for actually our Philippine team here since they got the chicken dinner a while ago. So if they take the chicken right now, their points would go up. They would have they would have a back-to-back chicken dinner for this round in case. But let's see.
Absolutely, absolutely. We'll place them in a very strong position. But then again, let's also remember that to all the viewers as well, this is a preliminary round whereby there will still be a finals round later on. So the focus will be on getting on to, let's see if I recall correctly, is the top 16. Yes, top 16, whereby 4 teams will be eliminated. So they just need to take care of that. As long as they can keep their top 16 spot, they'll be pretty much fine.
So right now, Team 7 and Team 8 is teaming up again. So that's their tactic. There are actually players really prefer alone, right? And they just speed up later on, unlike other teams here. So Team 7 and Team 8, that's their tactic. And they're just running around looking for a spot. But here you can see RRQ versus Blacklist on the field, on the feed. So let's see what's happening.
Wow, and do you notice that the airdrop is right in the middle of the waters? Is there a new update that I didn't know of, like an airdrop that has harpoons inside there? Because it's meant for the fish and the mermaids.
So right now we have an engagement as well. I think it's Myth versus Iconic PH. Check it out.
Wow, it's just so colorful at one point that there's like 2 teams here. But oh, just look at this. Myth looks like they have the long range shot onto the side of one team, but then again, they are aware of their behinds as well. AROV is just behind them, so they're taking care of both sides at the same time. And now just moving back to N9 together with GPY. GPY God player who got 3rd place earlier from the previous map. Hopefully they can continue on their momentum in this map as well, but we need to wait and see. This is of course a different terrain, different kind of strategies that they will need to use to get those placement points.
And there you have it. We still have engagement again, AROV and our X-Force. And Orange Esports as well. There you have it. There's many. There. Oh no, I think Orange Esports is already eliminated. I'm not quite sure yet, but we have 17 teams left. So I guess a team is already eliminated.
Oh, and we do see here now, Picatron. We do see here AROV looks like they are in a sticky situation here. And now moving over to team number 5, they are taking this super high ground, the highest peak possible in Sanhok. So it's interesting here that they are securing this, but how long can they hold on to this? The circle will determine that.
Check it out. So team 8 here, our GPY.
And now Myth, he does spot out another team just in front of him there. And now with the long-range snipes, will they take those shots? And now Myth, they are in a little bit of an open position, but they do have a compound near them. So Stone is going to check out first. If it's clear, then they may move in there. And now what I noticed is that Team Thailand, they are playing just like how we see in previous games. Looks like they're spreading out a little bit more. They may meet up at the later stages of the game.
Yes, that's right. It's actually also an advantage for them. In Sanhok, maybe, since Sanhok is a small map, if there's two teams and there's a third party, they can actually ground this compound. So we have here Team 10, Team 3, and Team 8 is near each other. So Team
Absolutely.
6, yeah, so Team 16 here right now is just, I think, just looking for a spot here.
Yep, the Singaporean team's definitely keeping to where they are for now. So they're not going to budge, it seems. But of course, they are in the safe zone. So no big reason for them to make those moves. Probably it's better for them to see later. But then again, the circle does still cover like at least 2 islands, as we saw just now when the map was open. So it is still possible that the circle may go to either side. Now, if you are on the wrong side of the island, you will face a big, big problem.
But they're crossing the bridge right now. Since actually they're not inside the zone already. So RG is moving up inside the zone.
And yeah, we do see here, looks like teams from Laos, they are really sticking with each other at this point. Looks like, it feels like it's a little bit different strategy as compared to their previous game in Miramar, whereby we only see GPY is the only team from Laos to fend off towards the later stages of the game. Not too sure where was Nine Esports at that time, but looks like they're just going to be careful, a little bit more careful, and take care of each other. Keep eyes on each other, as they say.
So team number 1 here and team number 2 is together as well. But we can see here in the feed, team number 11 is near them.
Yep, we do see here the Bruneians, but looks like one of the teams are auto too soon. Kong, unfortunately, will be waiting in the lobby for his teammates. And
must eat popcorn.
Yeah.
while
Yeah.
waiting.
Oh man, here comes the popcorn again.
Yes, the popcorn.
I'm gonna ask you to buy me popcorn after this. You guys are making me hungry.
You can tell Archer for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna blame Archer as well. It's all his fault. He started the popcorn thing. I'm pretty sure he's listening right now.
So let's
now,
check it.
yes.
So 17. Team 17 and Team 10. Let's see if there's gonna be an engagement here. So that's 2 different countries. So probably there would be an engagement. Let's check it out.
It is 2 different countries there. Myth from Thailand and AROV from Malaysia. And now PONDZ looks like he's getting closer and closer to the action, trying to flank here. He does know that a team is inside the same compound, but are they going to go for it? I saw him taking out the grenade, but looks like it has not been tossed yet. But at the same time, he has to take care of his flanks because teams are getting closer and closer with each other.
Yes, you can also see the feed, Sir Cloud, that there's an engagement between Myth and Blacklist International. And there you have it. You can see Team 14.
Oh, that's right. That long range shot from PONDZ. Oh, managed to get a good shot there. Just peek at the window, and that's what PONDZ will do. He will punish you there. And look at this. Vigo is really on the lookout right there. He needs to be careful in order not to expose himself too much. If not, the same thing may happen to him.
Team 13 as well is near them. So that's very risky if you're open.
Wow, look at the number of teams just so close with each other. It'll be so funny if the circle actually goes away to the northern island.
That's right.
That'll be so funny. But, well, we'll just need to wait and see if that really happens. But just look at this. Myth, they are playing by the bridge because I think they kind of guess like, okay, if we play by the bridge, we still can move north easier as compared to the other teams, or we can go south if we want to.
We can spectating here Vigor from Blacklist. So let's see if our Team 17 will push our Team Iconic and Team Blacklist here.
They are outside the circle though, but look at this. Looks like the Thai teams, they are really close with AROV right here. And now Sun have been knocked down by EARNNY. And now will they take out more? But look at this. At the same time, Philippines, they are just keeping their eyes on the other side. They know action is happening, so they want to avoid that action. Go for placement points. That is their objective for now.
So they're just checking out this this compound. Since there you have it, Myth and AROV is taking shots already. Stone here is spraying our Team 10. RRQ is here as well.
Oh,
Team
yeah.
8, yes, Team 18 and Team 17 is now together.
He's definitely not stoned there. He's definitely so alert that he knows that someone is just right in front of him. And now just looking over at the Philippines, looks like they are trying to relocate themselves into the safer zone. But now look at it, Stone is charging and ZULLY will be taken out by Stone. There are others inside the house there. Are they going to go for it? I do see here Rocky. He's still trying to fend off for his team. But looks like there's only 2 more for the side of AROV. Can they make it out of this alive? It's not going to be easy because it's technically 2 squads that they need to face. Oh my God, it's 2 against 2 squads. This is not going to be easy for them. But so far, they managed to be the ninja and not show themselves, and they are safe for now.
So RRQ is now actually teaming up, unlike a while ago.
Oh my goodness.
BTR, oh no. Oh, BTR got wiped out. Oh, that's unlucky for them. RRQ is now also engaging with other teams. So let's see. I think it's team...
Well, the part where AROV held on to that location, it's really difficult. It's almost like casted in so that they can't get away from that. So unfortunately, they have to bow out at 15th place, which is pretty early on this tournament. And now moving on to the next team, we do see here Rocky hiding behind the rock.
Riding quicker, yeah, riding.
Yeah, still has the rock as a shield.
Yes, that's her. There you go. He's taking shots and seeing Myth here, holding his M16. And here RRQ D2E. I think he saw Rocky and the Kings here.
D2E trying to snipe out the other side, but can he get a good clear shot here? They do have a compound and they are in the circle at the same time, so it's all good for them at this point. But how long can this last? The circle will determine that next. But we do see here that most of the circle, it's towards the southern side of the island. So probably those who actually held on to that part of the circle will get lucky next.
So there are 3 players left for our RRQ. So I think RRQ can still manage to wipe out an entire squad based on their skills. So let's see what will happen later on. And here, right now, team number 5 is actually near another team. Let's check it out. So IMP here. There you have it on the kill feed. You can see RSG is taking shots as well. And KINGZZ is down. 2 players left for our team Red.
Can KINGZZ make it? Yeah, he can crawl and make it, and he will get the revive here, but...
By Rocky. Yes.
Yeah, by Rocky. Oh my goodness, where did that come from? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, just when the saving grace, but unfortunately, Rocky have been taken out as well. No, Kagura is in trouble for Resurgence.
Didn't
and will be taken
survive.
out. Team Singapore loses Kagura.
RSG is down to 2 players right now. So they're trying to snipe here, team number 5. And team number 15 is just around the corner. So that's a great tactics for our team, team 16.
Yeah.
Let's check other teams here. So we have here, oh, there you go. There's a prone player here. There's a snake. Just hiding, waiting to crouch in.
Wow, yeah, he's using his ninja skills here. Just
Yes.
Yeah, and he's now going to just throw out a grenade because he knows someone is in front of him, but the grenade does not connect enough. But then again, just look at this. There's an airdrop in front there. That's like a suite where the ants will come. So do you want to go for the bait there? That's a really risky play.
It's a risky, yes, that's risky. That's right, that's very risky. Since you know, this competition, there's a team up. It's really hard for you to get some loot there. Well open. Yep. And there you have it. We have still Team 17, our myth, with 4 team players. I think their engagement here in Iconic, our Philippine team again, once again here. And Vigor is down. And Iconic Blanks is down as well. There you have it. They're trying to heal up Vigor here.
Oh yeah, it's interesting. 2 teams that actually gotten their chicken dinners before this. Now they are going to meet up with each other. Phil looks like he needs some help there. But is he going to get it? Because the Blue Zone will pressure all these teams outside of the safe zone at the same time. So they may want to let him go. But look at this. Vigo with the long range shot. Managed to get one down. And can he get more here? He is low ahead of him. Oh! Here's been shot from afar from the Thai teams. Now he's crawling, asking for help. But can he get away with this? I believe not. It is too open. And there you go. Vigo will be the next time to bow out of this.
I think Iconic PH is already eliminated from this round. And Myth PONDZ is actually throwing a grenade right now, finishing off Iconic Blanks here. Can he get the Kobe throw here? And there you go. Stone is getting healed by our PONDZ here. So let's see. Iconic, I think Blacklist is already 1 player left. Let's check it out.
And now look at this. Myth, the Thai teams, they are playing by the edge of the circle. But, oh, Team Singapore here, they are still in it though. Although they lost Kagura earlier on, but it looks like Cabo, is he going for the rush here? Okay, let's see what happens next. But then again, PONDZ with the long range shot, they need to force themselves into the safe zone because they are just playing by the edge there. And it is pretty open where they are at.
There an advantage for them since there's still 4 players left for our Myth. And right now, I was correct. Iconic Blanks is still alive. So 1 team from our Iconic and 1 team from our Blacklist International. So there are just 2 players left for our Philippine team. And right now, the zone is closing in. And they're trying to heal themselves right now. And someone throw a Molotov for our Aeons there. And there you have it. Blanks knocked down PONDZ. And there you have it. Aeons is just... There you go. He was already eliminated by our Myth.
But look at this. The circle is just going away and away from the Thai teams. And now it's not going to be easy for them. But one by one, they're dropping off like flies here. We can see the kill feed is going nuts. Oh my goodness. And just look at this. Rocky is all home. How is he going to cross that? There's an entire Ganges River just in front of him. How is he going to swim across? He will either be gunned down or he might as well just give himself to the Blue Zone guard.
And you can see here, all of the players here is actually down by the Blue Zone. And you can see the feed here, RRQ against IMP here.
I just sympathize Rocky now.
Yeah, Rocky is still alive, trying to heal himself. He still has 1 first aid kit, but there you have it. The zone is really crucial, and he really needs to go inside the zone. And you can see heal as well, RSG with 1 player left.
We have Arts here still hanging on for RSG, but then again, as a whole, Singapore still have a couple of team members there, I do notice, but they are outside of the safe zone. So they are being pressured now. Just look at this. Arts will try to... there's
Heal
nothing
himself,
more he can do. Yeah, he can't eat it, but there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. No way he's going to get out of that.
I think they prefer to be killed by the zone, and there you have it. We still have engagement, and all of the teams are actually down by the zone, and they're just waiting for the zone to kill them. Here, Kabo is taking shots. Oh no. So Myth already saw Kabo here, and one team for Myth. It's PONDZ holding his MK14. That's a great gun. That's my favorite gun. So let's see him. Yes,
now,
MK14.
Now we know your favorite gun.
Okay. What's your favorite gun?
M4. There you go.
M4.
Now
M4.
you all know.
Okay.
Yeah. But then again, we are now down to the top 4 teams. We do see here the Thai teams, MIF as well as RRQ. They are still in it though. I'm trying to see on the minimap where is the rest of their opponents. But just look at this. They are playing the heal game right here. So I guess Chicken Dinner, the next first and second spot is going to be given to the Thai teams.
Hey, look at their heal. They have 12 first aid kits.
Oh my God. They are playing the Dr. Badru here, whereby they are going to tag this out, but I don't think they can. Just look at this. Just look at the number of players left for Thailand. They can pass all their first aids to one person and still tank it out. But I don't think they even need to do that.
So we have there you go. If you can see there, they have 12. Oh, now it's 7 medkits already.
Oh man!
So they're just playing. Man. Yeah, they're just playing the doctor.
Yeah, they're doing the Dr. Badru here, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, that's where the 2 other teams are. Now look at this. The Thai teams, they are wondering, where are these people? Just look at them. They were circling around and around and around the compound, but they're getting nervous now. Like the clock is running down.
Yes, RQ is really. There you go. They're just taking shots. They can't see that Team 19 and Team 20. They're just healing there.
Oh man, but looks like I think they're at the edge. But I do think that Thailand. Oh, there you go. One more left, and Thailand. I believe that they're going to get this chicken dinner again. This is probably the last one. Just look at it. BENSU, he's letting it go right now. Yeah, he's just shooting away, and definitely winner, chicken dinner. Goes to Team Thailand.
That's great. That's a healing game. That was fun to see.
Well, absolute nerve-wracking, I can tell you, especially if you're Team Thailand. But then again, they breathe a sign of relief now. Like, whoo, luckily, I don't know how, but at least the kill feed shows that we're clear.
So winner chicken dinner for our team.
Oh, team from Thailand. That's
Team Myth. Yeah, Myth. Okay.
It's swapping out with RRQ, but then again, it's still accumulated, and well, they still get maximum points in terms of placement for their teams.
Yes, well played for our RRQ and Myth. They got the chicken dinner. That was interesting game, actually.